Thank you for staying with us. Time for Fashion Watch. Now in the fashion panel is in studio. Let me start on my left. Ian Mbogwa, one of our fashion panelists. Carol Odero, fashion panelist on Fashion Watch. Of course, Robert Burale with us in studio, and Annabelle Onyango. Thank you so much, guys, for coming. And let's begin with what caused ripples this week on social media, print media. Let's take a look at Corporal Linda Okello. She caused controversy amongst her colleagues for wearing a skirt that was allegedly too tight. Question is, how tight is too tight? Ian.
How tight is too tight? We should not see the panty line.
Visible panty line?
Yes.
Why are you not looking at it?
Because I'm tired of seeing that. To be honest, I'm tired of seeing it. It's really unfair for her. She doesn't dress herself. It's not fair.
She doesn't dress herself?
She didn't get that uniform herself. They're given the uniform.
Would you like to respond to that?
About them giving the...
Yeah, because I highly doubt that that's how they fit, the police uniforms, or I mean, I really don't think that...
My understanding of this skirt is that she probably started out when she was smaller than this, and she added weight because it doesn't look like she could have been given a skirt like that to walk around in. So she probably gained weight and she just didn't change the skirt to a size that is more appropriate.
Or tailored it to fit, perhaps.
But it's a standard issue government skirt. So I just think, just to solve this problem, you just give a skirt that's one size bigger and then just get rid of the whole problem. That's it.
Yeah, and looking at the lady standing next to her, the police officer standing next to her, I think that's how I've seen a lot of police officers dress. Really, that was new. What do you think?
I think she adjusted that skirt. I totally believe that because she knows she has her strongholds. And she played to the gallery, and I'm sure I can hear every man screaming, "Arrest me, officer, arrest me." But
yes, they did. They actually did scream that, yes.
Say that.
But I actually think she adjusted that skirt.
Okay, I want to move away from Linda, from Corporal Linda, and talk about the visible panty line, Annabelle, because we see a lot of that. And truly, it is a fashion blunder, as Ian just mentioned. What would you say to the ladies out there in terms of visible panty line and just how to wear your skirt?
Yeah. I mean, personally, I see nothing wrong in wearing a tight skirt. At the end of the day, these women, no matter what profession they are, at the end of the day, they're women. And sometimes, you know, your womanlyhood just sort of fights its way out. And I think in this case, her womanlyhood fought its way out in this case. And so, I mean, I think she should have worn a thong because a thong is appropriate. Then there's no visible panty line. Everything is smooth. But otherwise, you know, women are women. We have big butts.
Or commando.
Well, in the traffic, she can't go commando in the traffic. But like a thong would be sufficient.
Yeah, and so clearly we won't be seeing that. There was a photo that was taken a few days later, and she's completely different now in terms of her dressing. So the skirt had to go. Let's move on to what we have next, and this is from the Mamas. No, right, not from the Mamas. This is former Vice President Kalonzo Musyoka made to understand. That's the clip we have next. And he made a stop at the Luo Festival again. We just went back to this image because this images came to us later because he arrived later, I believe around the time we were on air. So we didn't get to see this image of him. Let me start with you, Carol. What do you think about the way he's dressed?
Well, it's very expected, I would say. I mean, he looks good. He looks good. The way he's dressed is definitely appropriate. I just wish he'd brought a little more swag because it was the Luo Festival after all. Just something more with more color or more play to it. Okay. But otherwise, the blazer fits perfect. Actually, that's my favorite part of this outfit. It's the blazer.
Yeah, I love the jacket. Ian, age appropriate? Do you think this is a look that works?
And I don't think age has anything to do with how somebody dresses. As long as you feel comfortable, age is nothing but a number. Well, to a certain extent, of course. Can't expect him to wear sagging trousers. No.
I don't expect anyone to wear sagging trousers, but yeah.
Robert, could he have done this look better? The jacket, we agree, we love, but pairing it up with formal pants, suit pants.
I think he's done extremely well. Obviously, being around the Luos, and they say being a Luo is a responsibility. I think he's done it perfectly well. This is the best I've seen the former vice president dress. And I would give him, well, maybe 8 over 10.
Not 10 over 10?
Even 11 over 10.
Okay.
He's done it very, very well.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's a win. Annabelle, your thoughts?
I mean, I think to love it or think it's extremely well done, I think it's a little of an exaggeration. I think he looks okay.
Okay, yeah.
Whatever.
It's just there, according to Annabelle. Okay, so let's move on to the mamas. And let's see who was there. So this is Millie before the mamas again. This is Millie Odhiambo again at the Luo Festival, really dressed down Saturday this is. And I can see Carol really trying to get a better look just to ascertain that it really is her. It is her, Carol. What do you think? This is Millie Odhiambo.
I've seen her look better, to be honest. I really have. And she has a very feminine style, and she has these dresses that she wears, and she's actually one of the most stylish female parliamentarians. So I just expected more from her. This kind of doesn't bring it for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ian, as a public figure, can you have dressed down Saturday? Can you just step out there looking like the girl next door? Is that allowed?
Absolutely, you can, but you still need to know what to wear. Yes.
Okay.
And that is what not to wear.
Okay. She looks happy, Annabelle. Looks very comfortable with what she's got on.
Robert.
Look at Annabelle's face.
Yeah.
It tells it
says
all.
it all.
does.
I see, and it says it all.
It does.
I mean, I don't want to criticize her because it's not constructive to criticize. But I think dressing down, when you're a public figure, it has to be done with a certain amount of thought and dressing up, actually. That's the irony. And I feel like she's wearing the print on her shirt and the print in a hat. I don't know if that's a hat. I can't see properly. But it just feels like it's not well coordinated. I mean, if you're a regular person, it's fine. But if you're a public figure, I think you need to make a little more effort.
Okay. Your thoughts?
11 out of 10.
She's not done herself any favor. Being one of the smartest women we know in the political arena, she's maybe someone just told her maybe she was in Uchumi, come visit Luo. Especially in a place where there are Luos, you expect top-notch dressing.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
so
she is a Luo.
Yes.
Okay, let's move on. Let's take a look at what's coming up next. And this is the mamas. I don't know why I was not invited. Where was I? Mean, everybody was there.
Dude, everyone was there. I don't know where you were.
So this is Grace Musalame and the very beautiful, very lovely Annabelle. So Grace is a curvy girl. She's got an hourglass figure. She's a mom, but a young mom. Carol, let's talk about Grace's look. I mean, this look for you, like I said, she's young. She's probably 25, 26, I think thereabout. This look, appropriate, age appropriate.
She's wearing your favorite color, Karen.
Oh my God.
And for the curves, does red work for the curvier girls?
First of all, my favorite color is black.
Oh.
But really it is. Red actually works for the curvy. For the curvy girl, it's not more the color, it's more the fit. And just like Annabelle had said earlier, there is a time when your womanliness just finds its way out, no matter how much you try to contain it. Grace has a beautiful figure, and no matter what she wears, she's always a traffic stopper.
Yes.
And she has learned to know what to wear with her figure. So most women who are curvy tend to stay away from clothes that fit. Not tight, but fit. So it just schemes your curves. Think of a well-fitted dress like soft kisses against your skin.
Okay.
A tight one is like something choking the heck out of you. So for her, she's learned how to work with what works for her, which is the soft kisses. So that definitely works. Yeah.
So that's a
Yeah.
win.
Yes.
Ian, you're speechless?
Oh, she looks lovely. Grace looks lovely.
She does.
And the lady next to her as well. She looks okay. She looks okay.
Robert, what do you think? Because I know a lot of curvy girls shy away from the bright, bold colors because there is this, there's this saying that black slims you. So for you, this is a win?
Oh, it's a win. And watching her along the years, all through the years, she's known how to dress herself. And the girl next, beautiful and very well dressed.
Watch
totally,
the high heels.
Totally. Beautiful smile. I like your what you've done with your hair. I'll get the M-Pesa later. But yeah, no, both of them very well dressed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Totally.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
Annabelle, I mean, this look for you, it was good on
Yeah,
Grace?
I mean, what I really admire about Grace is that she's not a wallflower, you know? She really does everything she can to really stand out. She doesn't sort of shy away from her curves. And every time you see her, she'll be doing something new, something different. She's very experimental.
Okay.
And I cannot fault her at all. I think she's so beautiful.
What about the lady next to her?
Yeah. Here you'll see I wore a high-waisted velvet trouser with a crop top, which for my body some people might say is a little bit problematic because I am, you know, sort of endowed in the, you know, in the upper leg area. But I'm a proponent of, you know, if you feel it, just do it, you know. And I think it's confidence plays a big part in how people perceive you at the end of the day.
I love that. Confidence. Confidence. Okay, we have something else just as we wind up. Well, okay, so I'm made to understand we're pressed for time, so we will not be running. Yeah. Let's take a look at the tweets that we have. Okay, so we won't be taking those either. Thanks for your time. It's been real. We'll catch you next week.